Alright, in this video we're going to replace the vacuum hub assembly in the 2006 F150 4x4. I was having problems with my hub engaging and disengaging on the driver's side. I did a vacuum actuator solenoid test in a separate video, and now we're going to replace the vacuum hub down below. I've already replaced the wheel bearing, and now we're just going to start doing the hub. So the first thing, you need to get this little middle nut off. Use like a screwdriver and then kind of hit it and pound it out. Then there's a little nut on there, it's a 13 mil. I've already had this apart because you can see the wheel bearing, it's new. So I'm just recapping this to get going. Same thing with the caliper, two 13 mil bolts, one there. One right down there. Just loosen them off. Alright, to remove the part that your brake pads sit in, it's right up top. Break it off down there. Another one right down there to break off. You need to remove this nut and drop this down. And then we're going to remove the nut from the upper control arm and drop it down. Some people say you just need to tap this and it'll drop. I think that's a load of shit. That might only happen in countries where you don't see too many vehicles with rust. I'm just going to put a flat object on there and tap it down. That part's free. I need to bust this upper one free, and if you don't have a socket, you could use a double wrench trick. See? I just broke it free just like that. Now we need to get this to break free. Because it's rusted, that's why. There we go. Now we broke it free. Alright, I just took the caliper off. Thought I could do it beforehand, but you can almost do it. Pull your vacuum line off too. Now, and these little bolts are number 8 mil. And I believe there's only 3 of them. Alright, this should just pry off. Just like that. Should be able to get that out. Pull the hub off. You want to make sure the mating surface of this axle flange is completely clean before you even think about putting the new vacuum hub in. Just cleaned up the surface, and that's how it should look. A lot cleaner than caked up shit from before. Here's the new seal right here, and the reason why I said clean the surface off, because if you put it back all dirty, you can see all this seal's all torn up and ripped. It's probably a pretty good reason why she wasn't holding vacuum too well anymore. Alright, now we're ready to assemble. When you put this in, you want to make sure your teeth and all that are going to mesh. When tightening these bolts up, they should just go together nice and smooth. If you feel any resistance, any binding at all, there's a good chance your teeth are not meshed. Now I'm just pushing the axle into place, and now I got it meshed right there. So now we can get ready to start putting her all back together. Alright, I got a jack underneath. I'm going to jack up the control arm enough and get the thread started underneath the upper control arm. It's not uncommon for this to happen either, where the joint just starts spinning. That fucking really puts a sticker in the program. I just did the poor man's tap with an impact gun and a pair of vice grips because this part's spinning. This upper control arm ball joint is fucked. I'm gonna have to get a fucking new one. Now we're just sucking her down now that it can spin freely. Fuck me. What a bunch of bullshit that was. Hopefully the bottom one's gonna go together a little better. Let's spray the threads with some WD-40. Fuck me. Now we need to reattach our vacuum line. We need to inspect it. I'm not seeing any cracks, but it's probably getting time to fucking put a new one on. Oh, we can put the caliper back on. Once you got everything back together, double check all your work. Make sure your vacuum line's attached. Make sure all your lines are attached securely. I just added a couple small zip ties just to make sure the lines don't fall out of place. And you should be good to go. Put the tire back on and see if she's gonna work. Alright, before we take it out and drive the vehicle, we want to make sure that hub is working. Otherwise, we're truly gonna fuck shit up. So, I just got it jacked up right now. The wheel spins. When I start it up, engage the four-wheel drive, the wheel should lock. So let's do that right now. Alright, truck is running. Yeah, can't move the tire. Hub is locked. Disengage the four-wheel drive. Come back out. Should spin freely. There we go. We're fixed. We're good to go. Probably gonna be pretty hard to see in the camera. No, I can't zoom in that close, but you can see where the teeth have been rounding when it was grinding last week. Alright, it's motherfucking beer time now. I'm gonna end my video there on doing the vacuum hub assembly in my F150 4x4. Now, you may or may not have to remove the brake caliper, but that job is done. It seems to be working. Got parts ordered from the other side. Like I said, it's motherfucking beer time. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.